Well, here's what I call my Percision gun rest. This is made out of a bunch of bar stock of aluminum. Took probably 30 hours of machining to make. Has adjusters, 2 in the front and 1 in the back, and these are made to level the shooting platform. I started out looking at a Sinclair, and they taunted 1-inch steel plate. I bought 1/2-inch steel plate and found it to be too heavy, so I ended up using 1/2-inch aluminum for the majority of it. This is the bar back here that allows the rear rest to be moved forward and backwards. You simply loosen the wing nut here, move this ahead. You have about a total of 5 inches of travel. As you can see, it's held extremely tightly, and all you have to do to get the gun out is loosen this, raise this like so, set it back in, drop this down, squeeze this in, and tighten this. This is the micrometer adjustment left and right for windage. You can't see it now, but it's actually in thousandths clicks. This knob right here is a coarse adjustment, and if I loosen this, this whole unit will drop, or I can raise it. So you can raise this 2 to 3 inches out here. When you loosen this other knob right here, that puts this hand wheel into action, and it simply goes up and down however you would like it. Lock it down, and there you go. To show you how easy it is to change different guns, different forestocks, simply loosen this one, lift your gun out. This is a narrow, very narrow Sportster type rifle. Of course, most people are familiar with this. It's an AR-15. And as you can see, it sets totally different in the rest, but I can loosen the back and raise it, or I can loosen the front and lower it. But once again, when you pull these in, you can lock it to where the gun is, I can actually pick up the rest. So, that's the overview. We'll get back with you and show you some more details. So the first detail we'll look at is the rear stock rest, and it comes apart like so. It's padded with 1/2-inch foam and then has a leather covering over it. This knurled bolt right here allows you to squeeze the tongue and groove in and allows it to grip this piece. And of course you have about 3 inches, so you can put a very, very wide stocked unit in it. Before, you saw how the rear end of the AR-15 dropped down compared to the old 22 Hornet. Well, this, you can simply raise this up, down, and lock it, and you can get your course adjustment there. The other part here simply shows you that for different length guns, you can slide this back and forward. Also note that this has a 15-degree cant to it, like most gun stocks. So anyway, it's quite flexible. Put this piece back on, slide it over, and lock it down. Also, you see that there's the third adjuster back here. You can loosen this and raise and lower to actually level the whole rest. Now we'll go to the front portion, and the first thing I'll show you is that when you loosen the main locking lug here, this whole unit just picks right out. There's, probably can't see it, but there's set screws in here that fit in a Woodruff key slot just like this. The same with this. When this sets in here, you have to line it up, drops into place, and goes down. Now when you unlock this one completely, you'll see this is all threaded. Okay, this is what they call a 3/4 number 6 Acme, and I machined a 3/16 keyway in here, and maybe you can't really see it, but in the top right here there's a set of needle bearings that allow this thing to move very nicely. So when you put this back in, you simply line up the slot, tighten it up, and it locks. These units are made pretty much like the rear. They're machined to where they have a lug sticking out and a recepting lug here. They also lock the same way. One other little thing that was added though is there's a second piece here, and after you get your course adjustment, you can actually lock the firearm in to where it won't move at all. This is the close-up of the one of the front adjusters. They simply screw in. They're knurled here so you can get a hold of them, and this is a knurled lock ring that locks them permanently. So after you get it leveled, you lock everything. You won't be able to truly see it, but this is graduated in thousandths of an inch. So this whole front carriage is on a dovetail, and you can move it left and right for your windage just that easy. So you have a total, well, I've moved it about 1 inch there. You have a total of about 2 inches of travel, and at 100 yards, of course, that's a ton. So that's just it. That's pretty much the overview of this thing, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.